God is the author of love, and I believe it's for that reason that love is so amazing and beautiful. Love is a silent, invisible, and positive force which can manifest itself in so many ways. How it is that love can have such a powerful influence over our lives is really something of a mystery. Yet when God created mankind, He created us to be partakers of that divine mystery. He set within our hearts not only the capacity to love, but also the desire to be loved. Your love will make the burdens and the trials of life seem lighter because you'll bear them together. Your love will make the joys and the triumphs of life much more intense because you'll share them together. And your love will even make the two of you stronger so that together you can be involved with life in ways that you dare not risk alone. Ultimately, it is the depth of your love that will determine the strength and the quality of your relationship and marriage. So then, may you never ever take each other's love for granted, but encourage one another so that you may grow in faith. Give to one another new experiences of joy. Be slow to anger and quick to forgive, leaving no tracks of resentment behind each day. May your love consist not only in gazing into each other's eyes, but also looking outward together in the same direction. It is my hope and my prayer for the two of you that when you come to the end of life's journey, that you'll both love each other even more than you do today at this very moment, and that you'll look back upon many happy and prosperous and adventurous years together. And may you find, as Jacob did with Rachel, that many years will seem cheap, but only like a few days because of the great love that you hold for each other. Jacob and Chacree, the promises you're making today are a commitment to each other and before God to make a life together knowing with all the uncertainties of the future that your love for one another will remain constant and true through it all. So then, Jacob, in knowing that God has created and blessed the covenant of marriage, do you affirm your desire and your intention to enter this sacred covenant, and forsaking all others, will you remain with Chacree from this day forward? Chacree, in knowing that God has created and blessed the covenant of marriage, do you affirm your desire and your intention to enter this sacred covenant, and forsaking all others, will you remain with Jacob from this day forward? Yes, and she says it with a smile. May God bless these hands that you see before you this day. May these hands you're holding now always be held with mutual affection, and may they always have the strength to hold on during the storms of stress and the dark moments of life's occasional disillusionments. Keep your hands tender and gentle as you nurture each other in your wondrous love. Use these hands to continue building a relationship founded in grace, rich and caring, and ever reaching out to each other with new expressions of love. May I please have the rings now that will be exchanged as a token of your vows. Jacob and Chacree, these rings you're about to give and receive are much more than a gift to each other. They're an enduring symbol of the sacred covenant that you're entering into today. They're made of pure and precious metal, which gives them great value and worth. Today, they are pristine and shining. With time, they'll become weathered and worn, yet they will remain complete and whole, and their value and their worth will deepen with every passing year, much like the promises you're about to make today. May God bless these beautiful rings you're about to give and receive, and may the radiance of these rings reflect the beauty of your unhindered love, trust, and devotion to each other. Jacob, if you would, please take this beautiful ring you've chosen for Chacree.
Muffy, I call her Muffy. I remember the first time I met you. Immediately, I was drawn to you and felt a strong connection, one that I have never felt before. I now strongly believe in the phrase, love at first sight. It wasn't all about sight. It was your beautiful smile, easygoing personality, humor, and comfortable and natural feelings that I have when I'm in your presence, which is what made me fall in love with you. You are the finest, loveliest, most beautiful person I have ever known, and even that is an understatement. I believe God brought us together for a reason. I have always known that because I am with such a special person that we can work through things, be each other's rock, and lastly, love each other unconditionally. In the presence of our friends and family, I vow to always pick you up when you're down, make you smile when I'm around. I promise I will always protect you and keep you close to my heart through times of triumph and times of dark. I promise to always love you and always keep the feelings alive that I've had for you since day one. and from that day on, they will only grow stronger. I vow to love you to the moon and back, and always be the brightest star in the universe. I promise all these things for as long as we both shall live. Muffy, grow old with me. The best is yet to come.
Jacob, I love you more than life itself.
It's okay, take your time. Just take your time.
As I have gotten to know you, I have come to the realization that my life could not be complete without you forever at my side. You have shown me what an amazingly beautiful and loving man you are. You truly are my best friend and my soulmate. You have a great heart, and the love you have shown me has made me feel it makes me strive to be a better woman, friend, and partner. Jacob, I pledge my undying love for you as I invite you to share my life. I promise to be kind and selfish, respectful and trustworthy, so that together our dreams of a beautiful future can come true. I will treasure our friendship, and I will love you today, tomorrow, and forever. I will trust and honor you, and I will laugh and cry with you. With unfailing love, I will abide with you through every season of life, rejoicing in the best and enduring through the worst that life brings. As I have given you my hands to hold, I now give you my life to keep.
May God, through His Holy Spirit, seal your hearts with the words of these promises. This ceremony today not only represents the joining of Jacob and Chacree's hearts and lives and a celebration of their love, but it also marks the beginning of many new traditions and memories as their families are now united as one. Jacob and Chacree wish to honor their families now at this time, and most especially their parents, by presenting a rose to their mothers and their parents as an expression of their gratitude for the selfless sacrifices and the unconditional love and support both of their parents have provided through the years. Yes, there you go. Jacob and Chacree, the vast presence of all these loved ones that are here today is a visible statement of the love and the admiration that your family and friends hold for you, as well as the great regard you obviously hold for them. The continued love and support of all your family and friends, whether they be here today or afar, will go with you, and that'll become even more precious and important to you in the months and years that lie ahead. So continue to hold them close in your hearts, as I know they will hold you close in theirs. Finally, Jacob and Chacree, to love and to be loved in the sacred covenant of marriage is to come together as one from the pathways of your past, and then to move forward hand in hand and heart to heart along the uncharted roads of your future, ready to risk, willing to dream, and ready to dare, and always believing that all things are possible with faith in God and a deep love and trust in each other. Today, you've taken an important step forward in your friendship and in your relationship. You've made these promises to each other before your family and friends, and most importantly, before God, and you've given these rings as a lasting token of your vows. So then, by the authority granted to me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and by virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. May God's blessings rest upon you, may God's peace abide with you, and may love illuminate your hearts and your home now and forevermore. And as God so blessed you and brought your lives together as one, may no man ever divide that sacred union. Jacob, would you like to kiss your bride?